going on, guys? It's Ethan, and we are back with another episode of Triangle Talk. Triangle Talk is the podcast about entrepreneurship and becoming a better version of yourself. We're back at it here with
Cory Infinite, aka Infinite Pieces.
And Seth McGrew. Is there wet paint on your shirt?
No, it just looks like that.
Okay, sorry.
It's all dry.
Alright, guys. Back with Triangle Talk. Today we are talking about writing your eulogy. Before we get into it, go ahead, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube as well.
Boom.
The topic of the day, writing your eulogy. I can't take credit for the idea. I saw some TED Talk or some lady giving a presentation about it, basically stating that writing your eulogy, or writing her eulogy, changed her life and made her realize what her purpose was and what her focus should be.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking this might be how I find my purpose. Maybe go into further depth of what I want to do. So, we all wrote our own eulogies. We'll go over them. We encourage you, after you're watching this episode, in the middle of listening or watching this episode, write your own. Hopefully it'll help. I think when I was writing mine, it gave me a big picture on how I want to be remembered and portrayed.
Mm-hmm. Right, like mine wasn't like necessarily like about my professional life, but it was like more about like my character.
That's sick. See,
like,
that's what matters to you.
I wrote mine out. I don't know. Right, because like who knows what's gonna happen like with your professional life. Like we're so young, we could completely change something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But
that's dope to think about, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that shows what your value is. Is like you value your character a lot.
Thank you.
I mean, that's what it portrays. You know, you want to be known as your character,
and
the character that you had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Corey, what was yours basically about?
Pretty much that, and then just kind of talking about like things that I was interested in, like what I kind of did. Mm-hmm. But like that's, I mean, obviously up until right now, like I still have a whole life to live. So you know, but yeah.
All right, I'll read mine. If it sounds douchey, it sounds douchey. I don't care.
We really don't want this to come across like as narcissistic, right? Like that was kind of like one of my worries, that like we're gonna make this all about us, right? But like we want you guys to listen to it, right? Like and be able to reflect like on how like you could do this like yourself.
I like that. Yeah, really, like while you're listening, think, are those things that I want to be remembered by as well? Is that something that I would want somebody to talk about at my eulogy when I die? Ooh. A eulogy, for those of you who don't know. Some of us didn't know.
I didn't know
either. You didn't know either?
I didn't know what it was. I've heard the term before.
Same.
It's a speech that you give when somebody dies. So,
dude, that would be like so tough to do.
To write about somebody? It's like you're summing up their entire life in a respectful way. And that is you're honoring them.
That would be fucking awful. That'd be so difficult to have to give a eulogy.
Think about how honorable it would be.
Yeah, but that would like still like be such a dramatic thing, I feel like. I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Alright,
Seth, let's get into it.
Alright. If it sounds douchey, I'm sorry. Alright. Seth McGrew was a man of many hats. A father, a husband, a leader, an entrepreneur, a visionary, and a beloved member of this community. Seth was the hardest working man I had ever met, but always said success was worth it. I remember vividly he would always say, "You won't miss the extra sleep." As I just said in the last podcast. I was inspired by it. I'm starting to wake up at 5 now.
Jeez,
because I said that. And I was
Are you serious?
I thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not going to miss the extra hour.
What time are you going to bed at?
11, 12. I'm not going to miss the sleep.
This man's is crazy.
Alright, back to it.
Jesus Christ.
You won't miss the extra sleep. He gave so much to everyone around him and always made people feel as though they were loved and had purpose. The content, the presentation, and talks he gave that he made will leave a lasting legacy that the McGrew name that will stand tall for generations to come. Although he worked hard, he always played hard, always taking time for vacations to enjoy the simple things in life. I know Seth would want to be remembered by his charisma, his ability to brighten a room and hold the attention of anyone in it. His biggest accomplishment was being the first person to talk to 1 million people at a time.
Shit!
I was writing that and I was like, let's think of like a huge goal.
Really?
Think about that.
1 million?
I'm talking to 1 million people.
That's insane.
Fuck.
That'd be dope. So, I figured let's speak it into into reality.
Hell yeah.
Into existence.
All right. He lived a long life full of success, hard work, family, and fun. We are here not only to celebrate a man, but also his legacy. As Seth would say, work hard, be nice, and have fun. That's the eulogy.
That was a banger eulogy.
That was good.
So, like, let's reflect on that. I think, what'd you guys take away from it? What'd you think that I would like to be remembered by?
A boss.
All right.
Just like I don't know, very like a influential like leader.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like a leader for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like and someone who, I don't know, like inspires people and who's really influential. I feel like that would be the biggest one
Yes.
out of all of them. Like
Yeah. And that's how I feel, though. I feel as though I want to inspire others, leave a legacy. I want people to remember back and think Seth McGrew caused me to do this. He inspired me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That would just be so sick. And I don't know. I feel like there are other things in there that I will always look back to what I just wrote down today.
Really?
I will consistently look back to this because
that
these
makes
are my
me
goals
want
at
to
this
take
time.
it like a little bit more serious.
Same.
Like I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
but like
you're
I
good.
kind of took 30 minutes. Like this was kind of really difficult for me to do. Like shit, like I was like stuck at times, and I was like, is that even like who I am? Like, is that who I want to be? Because like technically I like haven't been doing some of this stuff yet.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it was kind of difficult for me to do, right? Like, oh god, like I don't even know. It's just shit. So like I focus like on my like shit, like me, shit, like as my character. You know what I'm saying? Like not my professional life. I feel
That's
like.
what you value. I mean, like that's what's important. I think everybody's values are different, and I think writing this eulogy really made me realize what I value, what I want to give to others, and what I want to do throughout my life. So super happy we did this.
I really want to take mine more seriously after reading that.
Ethan, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I fucking hate reading out loud. I just want to say that. Like I don't know why. I
Do you
just
want me to
hate
read it?
reading out loud.
No, I don't want you
I'll
to.
fucking read it. Ethan was the type of person that would take risks in life, regardless of what others would say. This showed throughout his personal life with his family, his friends, and it definitely translated into his professional career. He had an extreme passion for helping others. Fuck. Dude, I just fucking stutter.
You're perfect. You're literally perfect. Nobody's caring.
He had an extreme passion for helping others, and he was known as a go-giver. He was the type of man that was always prepared. Instead of battening down the hatches during the storm, he would already have the shutters up. Many people would question his practices in life, but he always did truly take the route less traveled by. Throughout his career, he was able to build a brand and a business that will forever be remembered, and he was able to change the way that we all operate and think to this day. He was an example that wealth comes from the heart and your relationships, not from your wallet. I know that he has taught us all lessons in our professional and personal lives that we carry with us today. He truly gave more than he took.
Damn.
I would say that's, yeah.
That was stellar, dude.
Thanks, man.
So what I took from that is that you want to be remembered not only for being a successful businessman, leaving a legacy in that sense,
Mm-hmm.
but also by how much you gave back to others.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you wanted to translate that into something you can take into real life, think about like what you're doing. Take a business that you're doing, give a percentage to a charity, somehow give back to other people consistently. So as you grow up, you always have that good feeling of giving back to others.
I've been thinking about doing that with my first wholesale deal.
Yes.
So like, and with like all my assignment fees that I get, like just give away 10%.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Right, because like say you get like a $2,000 check, $5,000 check, so like even a $10,000 check, just that little sliver of 10%. I mean that's like nothing crazy. You know, like plus you could like write it off maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right off.
True,
I'm
but
thinking about giving away like $1 for every bracelet that I sell. A certain to a certain charity, like $1 for every bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what it would be yet.
I think that's a really good idea that a lot of clothing brands have been doing.
Yeah, it's like we get 20% of our proceeds to blah blah blah.
I've been thinking about trying to do something like that. Have like a specific drop of some sort of like item that's kind of related to like a charity or something. I don't know. I've thought about doing something like that.
Imagine you do like a drop,
Mm.
all the items around like one major theme,
Yeah,
and then
That'd be
theme
tough.
that's what I was.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Like,
about
That'd be
doing.
tough.
Water
Like breast
or
One
cancer
day,
or some shit.
one day I'll figure that out.
That'd be
how to do
sick,
that,
dude.
yeah. Hell yeah.
You want to read yours?
Yeah, sure.
Let's hear it, bro.
Alright.
I like this. Doesn't it make you reflect well?
Yes.
Like, if you're out
especially
there-
when I was writing it, like it was like
Yeah.
really difficult to write. I was like, what do I want someone to say? Like,
It just makes me feel like a narcissist.
No, just don't though. I mean, think
But,
about it. You're. I think this is like a vision board.
Yeah.
Like when you make a vision board, it's not what you have right now; it's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just vision boarding. We're thinking it into reality. And if you're out there, please write this. Please do this. You'll realize what the hell you want to be remembered by. And if you're not doing that right now, change something. If you want to be remembered as a nice guy that's charismatic and you're an asshole, quit being an asshole.
Yeah.
It's just so simple. Let's hear it, Cory.
Alright. We are here today to celebrate the life of Cory Johnson, better known as Infinite. Infinite was a passionate artist who inspired people all over the world. Known for his handmade clothing pieces, fashion wasn't the only art medium he enjoyed. Infinite was an artist with many different hands, some of which include photography, painting, origami, and many more. Infinite tried to push people to be themselves and not worry about what others think. He just wanted people to be happy with themselves and who they really were. Infinite would always try to find the beauty in simple things and inspire others to do the same. Infinite is in a better place now, and his artwork and legacy will live till infinity and beyond.
Dude.
Till infinity.
Yes. Look at my nipples. I'm cutting diamonds because I got goosebumps.
Nipples are hard.
On both of you guys, I got goosebumps during both of them.
I'm over
That's
here
insane.
looking at Seth's nipple.
Shoot. No, dude, but like, in all honesty, hearing both of those like gave me goosebumps. 'Cause
Really?
I think you want to be remembered by the things that you create,
Mm-hmm.
and you also, I mean, you're doing both the things that you're trying to promote, right? Being yourself,
Yeah.
being creative,
Yeah.
and you're gonna leave a legacy with every piece that you ever make.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mhm.
really trying to do, yeah. I appreciate you.
You're on the
for
right
saying
path,
that.
though, dude.
Thank you.
Like, think about it. The things that you just wrote about that you want to be remembered by, you're currently doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think we
Facts.
all are currently on the right
Yeah.
track. Honestly, like, I
Yeah.
do believe.
I think if you have goals and you write this eulogy and you realize you're not taking a step towards that, what you want to be remembered as, stop dead in the tracks, get on a different path.
Yeah.
That's
Like
true.
if you want to be remembered by leaving a huge legacy, and you're bumming it out, quit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quit, as in quit, like stop forever, but quit.
Quit
bumming
bumming.
it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bum.
So what do you guys think that people listening can take away from this, from hearing ours?
I'd say maybe just like write your own and then kind of like really understand what you wrote down and
Mhm.
try to like each day try to get closer and closer to what you
Mhm.
wrote down, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Just like always have it in the back of your mind, kind of.
Yeah.
Try to live every day by what you wrote down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I think it'll really matter if you write this at our age, and then 20 years down the line, you can look back at it,
Mm-hmm.
like, and you'll think to yourself, am I doing these things? And if you
Mhm.
are, that's amazing. If you aren't, take a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck to be like 25 years in the future. You're like, dang, I just gave up on all this shit.
Yeah. Because, like, these
Yeah.
are our values right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
this is what matters to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And I think it helps me define my purpose of, like, what I want to do.
I
'Cause
agree.
sometimes I question, like, what is my purpose? What do I want to do? What's my specific passion?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like you don't know it until it hits you in the face.
Yeah.
Like, I'll find it. Creating content I really enjoy. Inspiring others.
Being a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good
I
at.
do like that.
Mhm.
Communication, I'd say.
I had this question. Do you guys want your funeral to be poppin'? Or do you want it to be quaint? Because then I was thinking about this. I was like, man, do we want our funerals to be big? I want a shit ton of people at my funeral.
Really?
Dude,
I feel like for me it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
you're thinking I'm dead anyways.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
like. As long as like my family is there, it's
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like
I
who
wouldn't
cares
want-
about like
People I probably wouldn't want people I didn't really know that well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
gone, so like, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Here's why I want it to be big. My aunt passed away when I was in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
When I was at her visitation, like, the funeral home was so crowded that there wasn't enough seats. Everybody was, like,
Damn.
ass to ass, knee to knee, and there were people like standing all around, like sitting in the rows and stuff. Like, it was packed.
Yeah, because she made that much of an impact.
And that's what I think. It's like,
true.
How many people can you impact in your life? And that's how many people she impacted. Probably more.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, that would be amazing to die and know I impacted this many people's lives in a positive way.
Yeah.
That just goes to show as well. Shit, like, you don't have to be some, like, huge celebrity like, some huge, like, celebrity to have an impact.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, she had a huge impact.
Right.
And she wasn't even a celebrity. She owned a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
She owned McGrew's pub.
That's rare, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You can have an impact on your community, your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be some huge person.
Yeah.
Everyone has an impact on someone. Like, like regardless, honestly, but...
Like, day in, day out, we impact each other without even realizing.
Yeah.
Man, that's another thing to consider. You are constantly impacting other people throughout your days. Like, who do we spend our most time with? Who do you spend your most time with?
My family, you guys, my girlfriend.
Precisely. Who do you spend your most time with?
Same besides the girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend right now.
Like, hey, hit him up. And I'm the same as you guys. So, like, we impact those people consistently day in, day out. Oh, I see, like, Paymon and Ashley and Cerulean at the office and the other attorneys. Like, we impact their lives consistently every single day.
Yeah.
So think every single day, don't be an asshole to people for no reason. Like, don't be mean, be kind. There's nothing that you're going to gain out of being rude to each other. Especially when you leave an impact, day in, day out. Be a nice person, dude.
For real.
There's so many mean people out there.
There is so many mean people. Like, I feel like if you're a happy person, you almost have a responsibility to share that with people, just because there's so much negativity in the world.
I like that.
Me and my dad, right before we got here, were at Steak and Shake, and there was this couple that walked in, older couple kind of, and they were like just pissed off.
Oh,
just hating the world.
And just started a scene. Yeah, no, they just started a scene.
You said old couple, and I was like,
no, they were probably, I don't know, on the older side.
Let's talk about how they're assholes.
Yeah, they were just being a-holes to the workers and like demanding like a refund for some, I don't know, I didn't get to hear the whole story, but like they were just yelling back and forth.
Yelling in the store, making a big scene.
And you're thinking, is the $15 of Steak and Shake, because Steak and Shake is so cheap. Yeah. Like, it's $5 for a meal, so it's gonna be like 15 with tip. Is $15 worth being rude? No.
Yeah, it's stupid. Just people, I don't know. I get annoyed by some people.
No, I agree. Like, negative people that are rude for no reason.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time with, like, phone calls at the office.
Oh, I can only imagine that.
I
feel like you're like perfect.
I try to laugh it off when I have phone calls that go bad.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes I get upset. Sometimes it's easy to move on, but I get upset at specific times. Like, I'm the first person that they, like, get on the phone with. And so they're like,
yeah.
No, what do you mean? Like,
well, I don't want to say specifics or
anything
anything like that.
Yeah.
But, like, usually it's like, I'm pissed off, my wife won't let me see the kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so that makes sense. Like, he doesn't have parenting time with his children. But that doesn't mean that you need to yell at your attorney's assistant.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything and I'm not involved.
Yeah, you just gotta always know that. Like,
Yeah.
you're not in the wrong at all. It's just
definitely.
other people don't know how to control their anger.
That's precisely how it is.
Yeah.
How do you guys control your anger? Are you hotheads?
No.
No. I can tell you're probably a hothead.
I can't say the same. I would say I'm a decently large hothead. I get upset, but I think I've definitely decreased that over time. As I've gotten older, it's just like, I've mellowed out. It's like, what's the point, dude?
Yeah, for real.
There isn't any.
Yeah. I've never had a problem with that being a hothead. I've always been a chiller.
Hella.
Check. What do you guys think are some last thoughts for people on writing your eulogy?
It's definitely worth doing.
Take the time. It'll take 5 minutes tops if you can think fast.
And for those of you that don't know, like, what your thing is or your passion, I feel like writing this down will probably, get you that, like, one step closer to actually finding it, Yeah. I feel like it would be useful for those people.
Who's to say it can't change as well as you get older?
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. You can adapt.
Absolutely.
All right, gentlemen. Folks, today we talked about writing your own eulogy. Basically, the project, the homework that you have now is to go home and write your own eulogy. It is the fantasy eulogy that somebody would say about you. It's your dream eulogy of how you would want to be remembered in the future, the legacy you want to leave, the things you want to have done, and really your image to everybody that you've impacted throughout your life. We also talked about how you impact people every single day, so simply be nice to others. There's no use in being mean like some old people at Steak and Shake. In addition to that, write your freaking eulogy. It'll help you find your purpose, your passions, and what you love, and it may change your mindset and how you act from day to day. Thank you for tuning in to Triangle Talk. We will catch you next time.
Doses.